It's giving flawless, it's giving juge, it's giving everything that's meant to be giving. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is dodos. Please do not leave without smashing the subscribe button down below. And this video I'm going to be showing you guys my updated makeup routine, because I feel like the last one I posted was almost 2 years ago and a lot have changed. As you can tell, my makeup is like, if it was here before, it's like here now. This is my go-to soft glam matte makeup look. So if you want to see how to achieve this makeup look, then keep watching.
Starting with a clean face, I go in with this lip treatment from Rhode, and it's like a nice moisturizing treatment for your lips. I just apply that evenly, and then I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. This serum is literally magic in a bottle. I apply that all over my skin. It gives me such a perfect canvas and makes my skin very silky and smooth for my product. Next, I'm also going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. It comes with this brush and spatula thing. It's like a gel for your brows. I take off whatever excess oils using a brush, and then I use the spatula just to work the product in. I use the back of the spatula to also press the brows to my skin, like just slam it together. Jump it. And then afterward, this is my skin looking fantastic, ready for makeup. I always go with the Supergoop stick SPF, and this is fantastic on my skin. First of all, you should not even be leaving your house without sunscreen. After which, I'm going in with the Hourglass concealer. I think this is the shade Teak, and I'm using that and a flat brush just to carve out and define my eyebrows, and this helps like map out where I'm going to be filling my brows in. Now I'm going into underpaint, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty contour stick in the shade Espresso. This guy, I've been using it for years. I'm obsessed. Like, this technique that I found just works on my face. It snatches up my face, and then I do that for my nose as well. I'm kind of contouring the sides and giving it a nice button lift in the middle, and just going in with this Hourglass Vanish foundation brush. I love the bristles of this brush, and I just work my way in, just blending the cream product. I like to pull it upwards because that's what really gives the snatch, if you know what I'm talking about. And the fact that my skin looks soft and feels soft just allows the product glide on effortlessly. And this is why I cannot overemphasize, skin prep is the key to flawless makeup. Like, look at my, just take this in. Now I'm going in with that same concealer, and I'm going to put the lightest shade of concealer, which is this, in my inner corners of my eyes. And then I'm going to be kind of like building up the concealers, and I learned this trick on TikTok. Shout out to the TikTok girlies. Now going in with the Nars concealer. I think this is the shade Amande, which is slightly darker than the Hourglass. I'm just like layering. And then next, I'm going in with Rare Beauty blush from, this is the shade Love. It's like a corally color. I'm going to put that next after the concealer. And then I'm going to use a lighter shade of the Rare Beauty blush. And this is the shade Joy. It's like a peach shade. I'm going to put that at the highest point of my under eye / cheekbones. And I know it looks crazy, trust me. When I saw this on TikTok, I was like, I cannot come and kill myself. But literally, this technique, fantastic. I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury brush. I've started using brushes for my under eyes. I just feel like beauty blenders or makeup sponges just take it off. Takes off all my products. Anyways, I'm gonna start blending from the lightest product. I do the left eye, I come back to the right eye like that. Be very careful not to kind of like put the pink or the blush directly under your eyes, if you know what I mean. You want to keep it on the outer corners, and you just kind of start working your way gently, taking time, literally moving from one side to another side. And this is how it looks. I take off the excess product, and then I go in to blend again. Now I'm going in with the same concealer, just in my nose, my T-zone, everywhere that I want to like brighten. And I like to use very, very minimal products on these areas. I blend it in, and then I'm gonna contour my nose. I love this brush because the other end can help blend my nose contour, and I like to go in with a bit more product before I blend the nose contour and blend any harsh lines. Like, you need to make sure that it merges, like there's a nice seamless finish between the nose contour and the highlights. On to the star of the show. This is a Mcgrath Lab Skin Fetish Sublime foundation, and my shade is Deep 33. This foundation is literally like skin in a bottle. I just pump that on 2 pumps, and then I use this fluffy brush from Hourglass and I gently buff in the product. This is the under painting technique. Shout out to the girlies that brought it back. Technique is chef kiss. I am going to be doing reverse contour and I'm using the same concealer. I think this is the Amande concealer, and this just makes my contour just look more it makes my face more defined. I'm doing that for both sides. I also went in with a bit more blush just because I feel like I kind of over blended it. And with this tutorial, I really want to show you guys every single step that I'm doing. I hate to watch tutorials where it jumps from point A to point B and I'm like, what happened? So that's why I'm really showing you guys everything. I like to take my foundation to my neck as well. And now I'm going to set my under eye using this Hourglass veil powder. I love this product so much. It's so good. And this triangle sponge.
I will always dust off the excess product from my sponge before going in to set my makeup. It gives a much flawless application. Look at the difference between this and this. I will always use very minimal powder on my forehead.
And I like to use my brows as a guide. The highest point of my brow to the other part of my brow, that is where I would put the lightest powder. I will still use this makeup sponge, just apply the powder onto my nose, around my mouth, any area that I'm highlighting basically. Now going in with this setting powder from Saie Beauty. This is a deeper shade of powder.
I would always reverse contour using a deep tone powder.
Also applying that using the sponge. Now going into eyeshadow, I'm using the Nude palette from Huda Beauty.
I will always start my eyeshadow using a warm brown as a transition color because it makes for easy transition of my eyeshadows. I would always connect that eyeshadow to the corner of my brows and the side of my nose for a natural contour.
Just doing a sweeping motion from left to right, just fanning that out and making it very seamless using this brush.
I would always apply a matte shadow in patting motion. It makes it pop and it makes your eyeshadow last longer.
I go in with this legendary eyeliner from Mcgrath. I love this product so much.
I would always use a black eyeliner or eye crayon in my upper waterline. Woo!
And I like to do this for both eyes. It gives my eyeshadow more dimension.
I would always smudge a dark brown shadow on my lash line.
And then going in with a Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I love this mascara and it's so tiny. It goes with me everywhere I go, and I love the brush of this mascara. I like to do this by wiggling the brush up to separate my lashes. It's perfect.
I would always smudge a light brown shadow at my lower bottom lash line. It helps diffuse your eyeshadow, and sometimes I will even make it a bit darker.
Onto the game-changing part of my makeup. I've started using eyebrow pens for my eyebrows.
I would always use a brow pen because it gives the perfect feathery brow.
And you want to do this using just the tip of the pen, just so that you're not too heavy-handed and it doesn't ruin the overall brows. But I love this step so much, and you see the reason why I map out my brows. It just helps to fill it in perfectly.
I will always dust off my under eye with a fluffy brush.
Now I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami Sunstalker Bronzer.
I will always go crazy on bronzing. It just makes my makeup warmer and gives more to my face. I would always use mascara on my lower lash line. And sometimes I make a mess, but that's okay.
Now I'm going in with this sponge just to press in my makeup, blending in any harsh lines or taking away any extra product.
I would always overline the middle center of my lips. It just makes for the perfect pout. And I would always layer multiple brown pencils. It just gives it more dimension.
Going with the Rare Beauty lip tint, and I'm just going to apply that on my lips. And then I'm just adding a bit more blush to my nose and my cheek, and also adding a bit more bronzer for some definition before I spray my face using this Charlotte Tilbury setting spray.
That is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know if you want to see more tutorials, and I'll be sure to bring them your way. Do not forget to thumbs up and also leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed this video or if you learned any new techniques, and I'll be happy to also answer your questions in the comment section. And bye for now. My banana,